Hey everybody, this is Tambeyoda. Thanks so much for joining me here on Tambeyoda Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at War for Cybertron Siege Deluxe Class Sixgun. Alright, we can see here the figure right here. This is one of the battleizers, so this guy does come apart and become weapons for other figures. Whether it be deluxe figures or any of the other sized figures, they can add on and become different things. Now, this is a companion figure for Metroplex. This is originally was one of the figures that came with the original G1 Metroplex. Now, they're releasing them as battleized figures that can become weapons for other figures. And this guy, he actually looks like he could become a hand for Metroplex also. So if you look back here, you can see him in both of his modes. You can see all of the weapons pieces, and you can see this definitely looks like a hand. We'll have to look at that a little closer whenever we get this open, but you can see him with the pieces attached to Ironhide. So this is gonna be cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this guy open so we can check him out. All right, so we're back. We have Sixgun out of the packaging and in his robot mode. Once again, this is the mode that he comes in the packaging. So we're gonna go ahead and start here. And we'll just take a look at the figure here itself. This is a battleizer. He is, like I said before, he mainly goes with Metroplex. He was originally in the G1. He was a kind of a turret and weapon systems for him, or a tower kind of thing. They've made him a little bit different here. He could still become guns, and I guess if you wanted to, you could still have them onto your Metroplex. Unfortunately, I don't have a Metroplex anymore, but we can tab them onto other figures. So let's go ahead and transform him into, oh, wait up. So everything is already attached to him. He does have instructions, so these are his instructions right here, Sixgun. Autobot Sixgun, I guess we should say. So here are his instructions. Now, these instructions right here are how to, you have like 3 different modes right here. You see he has a defense loadout, a offense loadout, and then a high precision launcher Gauntlet. Now he has all of his pieces right here, and all the stats for them. So it's more than 6 guns on here, but you got an anti-gravity cannon, a guided missile launcher, a dual flank blaster launcher, a ion pulse blaster, and two ion pulse blasters, and then 2 gyro blasters. So he's way more than 6 guns. Okay, so let's oh, and this side right here, this is his transformation into some kind of ship. I don't know. So he never was a ship. He was just, like I said, he was guns and accessories for Metroplex. This is what, yeah, he looks like. So we'll go through, we'll show how to transform him into the robot. We'll show off his other modes, and then I'll show off an alternate mode that I like to have out. Okay, so for him into his aircraft mode, we'll go ahead and remove his arms. No, we don't remove the legs. We just remove the arms. Now we take this and we'll flip these down for right now. We'll take this, flip this up, rotate the head around because that head goes into there. This flips up like that. These flip up like this. And then this comes off. And what we do is we take these pieces, tab them into here, and here, take these 2 pieces, tab them into here, and here. All right, have that piece like that, and then this, rotate that waist around. This will tab up into there. This will tab into there. Now you kind of have to push a little bit. You got to give it a little bit of pressure or it won't want to go. All right, so that's all like that. And then this tabs onto there. And we have our spaceship mode, or our little jet mode, or whatever this is. It looks almost like a drone. So, only thing that I really don't like about this is this blocky bit right here, but I don't know. There's not a lot you can really do with the hips. It was the same way with our other battleizer. So those hips were kind of a weird piece. All right, so to get them into different modes. So first of all, we're going to go into what is this, defense mode. So we'll use Ironhide right now because he is a kind of a bulky guy, and the colors kind of go with him. They match really well. Okay, so we want to take these off. And so it's really weird. It's like there's two different defense modes that they have in here. So they show one where you take and go like this, and what are we doing? No. I actually do this completely different. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so I was messing around with it at work today, and I did something completely different. I'll show that off a little bit later. Now this goes in like this. They're saying that this is a defense mode, so that goes in like that. Then we'll take these pieces and put them into here. So then once you have that, you can take that and tab it into the back. And then once you have that all together, then you can bend this forward, and you'll kind of expose a tab right there, or a hole that you can tab into. So what you want to do with this is you split the legs. Make sure that I got this correct. So that goes down like that. And these tab in like that. And you can take this piece. Once you have all these all tabbed in, you can take that like that. And then you have this thing. So that is what they're considering the defense mode. Now in the instructions, it does show these on the feet, but that's not possible unless you have two of them. So I guess you could go kind of like this. And I don't know how this is a defense mode. I don't know how this is defensive at all. Now for the offensive mode, we'll take this apart, put Ironhide back here. Offensive mode, basically we gotta take all this stuff off. We'll close that up, close that up. These will become feet panel things like that. All right, now once you have that on there, then you want to take this piece right here, and I don't know why this is offense. I don't know why they consider this offense. It's more of a, looks like a shield, more of like anything. Then you can put it down here. Where do they have it on his arm at? There. Let's just go ahead and put it here. This looks like a shield. Like it really does look like a shield, especially if you put it in one of the sidearms. So now this piece right here, we want to take these off. Come on, let go. This once again is going to be the basis for our backpack piece. This will tab in back here. And it shows all these facing down, so I have no idea. And then what you want to do is you take these pieces and tab them in like so. This guy is wanting to fall backwards. You have a weird thing like this also. It's really weird. All right, yeah. And this was one of them that I didn't really like. With our other Battle Master, he's just it looks kind of, yeah, it looks dumb. Don't really care for this one either. So let's show off his last one, which is the Gauntlet. So the Gauntlet doesn't use all the pieces, so we can actually keep him up on these stilts if we want to, because it makes his arm really heavy. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece right here, bend this up, and once again we have to expose this piece right here. We're going to take this, and we're going to extend this down, extend these pieces out like this. If you want to, you can kind of go like this. This will then tab into here, like that. How did I do this earlier? Yeah, like that. There we go. So I had it like this earlier because his fist is his tab is a little bit higher than some of the other ones, so you kind of have to go like this. But it looks pretty good. It gives him a large type of fist. It's a very, like, you have to use a lot of your imagination on this guy, and it's very fiddly. So now you do have these extra pieces that you could do something with if you wanted to, I guess. I don't know, you can tab them onto his arms or something. So you got those, but this is the fist thing. Yeah, we're gonna attack you with a big fist. So I guess if I wanted to, I could really put this up here, kind of like that. He's already got spots. I'm gonna put these right over here or something. I don't know. So all right, now I wanted to show you one more thing with him. There's one more mode that I had seen, and this is like what I consider like a flight pack or like a fast assault type pack. So we want to get him into this mode, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in Prowl. I know we haven't reviewed him yet, but I already have him open, so we'll bring in Prowl. He's actually going to be reviewed tomorrow. We'll take these. Bring these in like this. So once we have that, like that, then we can take and tab that onto his back. And bend this forward to expose that. Now it makes them really heavy, makes them really back heavy. So I'm probably gonna have to fiddle around with this for a little bit to get it all situated. But what did I do? How did I have this? I had it like this. You know, we didn't have these tabbed into the bottom back here because I use these for the gun. Okay, so then with this right here, we'll tab this into here. And this almost becomes like his little shoulder cannons that he uses originally, but he is really back heavy. Like I've had to really get him in odd stances to get him to hold this up. But he will. You just give me a second here. I've done it before. I know I can do it. Come on. There we go. So this is almost like a fast pack type thing where you have some jumbo weapons up here, but you also have like these wings. And I kind of thought about this while I was at work because he has these doors right here that open up. And I thought, hey man, that would kind of work with the wing thing here. So I kind of made this up on my own, and then I was like, hey, these kind of look like his shoulder cannons that are supposed to come up over his back. So yeah, this one's getting a little long, so let's go ahead and wrap it up. Get him back into robot mode. We'll check out his articulation. So move that back. So we have this. Now this tabs into here. And then when you wrap around, let's pull these off real quick. When you wrap this around, there's a tab that tabs into there. And then tabs into there that lock that on. And you bring this down. Bring this piece down. Flip around the head. Bring these back around. And then these, they're supposed to go like this, but I like to actually display them like this. So you take this, before you do that, it's a little bit easier if you take the arm and then rotate it around like this, and then you can take, so that post isn't in the way, you can actually rotate these guns around to the side. And this is the mode that I like. This is kind of a fan build that I kind of figured out on my own. I don't know if I saw anybody do this or anything, if I had any ideas from maybe seeing a picture or something, but I can't remember anybody showing off this. So like I like it like this. I like them like this. Now we take these pieces and pop them in here, bring these up. And then I like to display him like this. So this is how I like to display him. So I think he looks a little, I don't know, he looks a little bit more distinguished with these kind of facing forward. His arms aren't as long. Then you don't have any issues with the guns behind his arms. So it frees up a lot of stuff, and it frees up some cool moves. So you can go like that. Now you do get kind of hindered with that post right there, but really, man, I think he looks way better like this, anyways. Because if you wanted to, then you can go like that. But dude, I think he looks a lot better like that. So, and really, if you wanted to, you can pop that off and just put it in his hand. But all right, so quickly for articulation, you come up here to the head. It's kind of a ball joint, I think. Is it a ball joint or is it just I don't know. You come here and you have a joint here. So either way, it's a joint that tabs in. So you have this moves up and down to be able to move the arm up and down, and then it just swivels around that post to do anything else. Now you have your bicep swivel, you have your elbow joint, you don't have anything with the wrist articulation. Waist, your hips have 2 different joints in it, like always. Forward, back, out to the side. Twist, just twists around that post right there. Your knee joint right there, you have a bit of a toe joint right there, and then you do have a tilt on the foot, so you can get a wide gait and still have the foot down instead of it being at a weird angle. So. All right, well, sorry about that. That's a little bit longer of a episode, so hopefully you did enjoy it. Then go ahead and please give us a thumbs up love. It's Tambeyoda. See you guys tomorrow.